Hey everybody, this is Lewis, and it is the 3rd of March, um, 2022. Um, Today we are going to be making some barbecue sauce. So I'm going to start saying my name, at least my first name, and the date, because I want to treat this channel like a bit of a YouTube journal. All right, so that you guys can, uh, because it's like a journal for me to share with everybody, stuff like that. All right, so like I said, today's barbecue sauce, and I make my own. Um, I love store grocery mall barbecue sauce. Gotta go let the dog in. But I like the store-bought barbecue sauce. But come on, Tank. But one day I got the thinking, because I looked on the ingredients there on one of the barbecue sauces that I buy. And I will share with you what I had read. I need my glasses. It says sugar, glucose, fructose, white vinegar, tomato puree, water, salt, honey, garlic powder, black strip, molasses, malt vinegar, barley seasoning, contains anchovies, fish, something gum, mustard, benzoate, soy sauce, water, salt, hydrolyzed soya protein, corn syrup, onion powder, color, and something else. And most of these are preservatives. And don't get me wrong, when they're sitting on the store shelf for X amount of time, they put these preservatives in. So they got the preservatives. So I usually like having a sauce or a barbecue sauce kind of thing. And this is kind of a barbecue sauce per se. And you can pretty much, like it says on here, you can pretty much do just about any kind of barbecue sauce as long as you got like vinegar in there. I use apple cider vinegar. Your tomato puree. As long as you got like your tomatoes in there. By the way, I will be putting this into the blender. But you can put plum tomatoes in there, which is what I'll be using today. Honey, molasses, one or the other, if not both. Vinegar, your tomato puree, and honey and molasses, or both. Okay. As long as those main ingredients are in there, it's good. And the only reason why you want vinegar, molasses, and honey, or molasses and honey in your tomato puree stuff, is because that's those are the three or four main base ingredients for making homemade barbecue sauce. And this is just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Take it, But anyways, so as long as you got vinegar, your tomato puree, and honey and molasses in there, you're good to go. Just need to grab the honey, because I might want to put some of that in there. And you will need some containers here too. So I've got these two containers, which they're just used honey containers. One of them's got the squirt lid. This one here's got the squirt lid. And then this one doesn't. But I've got my molasses here. Okay, and then I've got my jar of honey, because that's how I store it. I've got my apple cider vinegar. That's how I store it from the big 4-liter containers. I've got some garlic. Yeah, so you guys can count that, maybe. And then I've got some homegrown jalapeno peppers. I've got some dehydrated onions, and then I've got my plum, or what is that? Yeah, plum tomatoes. Okay, need the blender too. So let me get you guys set up there so you can see. Make a little more space here on the counter. Pull this out. Okay. Yeah, that looks good to me. Get the glasses off. I might have to put the glasses on and off. I'm starting to get a little old. I'm not all that old, but I am 42, and my vision is beginning to go. But that's okay. That is hereditary. So I get the lid off here. Now this is like the plum tomatoes, and it's a 796 mil, 28 full ounces of plum tomatoes. Well, there you go, all of it. I do wash these out, and I do save a certain amount because they're good for making weld patches or candles or kerosene light lanterns or something, and I'll put that in a later video. Okay, the garlic you seen, boom. The jalapenos, boom. There we go. The onion, these are dehydrated onions. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I feel like all maddened by saying boom. Go. Yeah, that's what I did with that. Okay. Now this is a 675 gram thing of molasses. It could be a 500 ml thing too, but it says 675 grams. And I put about half of it into there for starters, because what you want to do is as you're blending it up, the molasses and honey and vinegar, or the molasses and the vinegar, or the honey and vinegar, with the tomatoes, you'll want it depending upon how thick or thin you want your barbecue sauce. Okay, so I put half of that, roughly half of that molasses thing in there. And then, yeah, you guys remember this spoon. I put one into there. Yeah, I always like licking the spoons. Got a real bad habit of doing that. But I do live alone with a dog. So, yeah. And then, you don't want to be putting too much vinegar in there right away. Okay. And then, yeah, that's that. Vinegar anymore because it's looking like it's really watery. So the only thing I really need is that molasses to thicken it up. Okay. Yeah, it's still watery, so now this is a big batch. I normally do a big batch of it. Yeah. Now, that is probably 3/4, 2/3 of the molasses. Now, need another spoon. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of this molasses in here. Okay, because I don't have the patience. I've got this other jar here that I keep in the fridge, generally speaking. Yeah, I keep it in the fridge. And then I'll just prop it up on something like the wall over here so it can all go into there. Okay. Blend for a while like this so that I know that everything's been mixed up extremely well. Plus the thing is really full, so I want those tomatoes blended up really good. That garlic and the jalapeno peppers and the onions mixed up really good. You can add some spices to this if you want. But this is the one I usually make myself. And I'll add spices to whatever I'm cooking, right? Other than hot peppers or jalapeno spices, or I won't add garlic, and I might add a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion powder to whatever I'm cooking. But yeah, so you can add, you decide, okay, I want to put oregano in there. Put some oregano in there. You want to put some ginger in there? Put some ginger in there. If you want to put turmeric in there, go right ahead. Put whatever you want in there. You can change bit if you want. Yeah, this is my turmeric juice or tea. It's got some organic turmeric in it. It's got a slice of ginger, a slice of lemon in it. It's got some cayenne pepper in it, and some cinnamon. I made this stuff and canned it back in August, this past August. Yeah. Yeah, well that's how usually thin I like it. Because I'll usually grab put this like you know your barbecue brushes went for this is like when I use this on the barbecue, right? Is what I'll do is now this is just my baking brush, but I got another one for the barbecue, and what I'll do is just pour it on the brushes and the meat. So when I have this, because this is the one I use all the time, and when this gets empty, I fill it up with the other one. But what I'll do when I get it open is like this over top of the meat and just kind of slowly brush it on and stuff. Oh yeah. Holy shit, that's good. Buy it like that by itself. It's got enough of a kick, and it's sweet. Not sweet, but it's got, you can taste the molasses in there. Oh, I could just drink that stuff. Okay, then what I do is, right from here, always get some on the counter. Gotta think of another way here. Yeah, maybe I need my canning thing here. Yeah. Okay, maybe this might just work. There we go. That one's nice and full. Got to wash that one off. This up and out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I like leaving it at about the roughly the label level, so that when I go and use it, I can shake it up. Okay, I hope that you found this interesting. And you can use it at home yourself. All right. Have a good day.